but I'm
Yeah,
wondering if it's like
I
the
can rephrase it. The fear of Phil pursuing women.
okay,
And yeah, I would just I would just like to get rid of that fear.
okay. Are you comfortable with us talking about that fear for a moment?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And thanks for rephrasing. It is very helpful. Um, yeah. So if the fear is around Phil's pursuing women while y'all are still in a relationship, um, what would that mean for you? What would that mean for your relationship? I just want to like take this thread and play it out a little bit as a thought
O-
exercise.
Okay. Um, it would mean this like the security that I desire is, well, it would just be like a like a break in the security. Like if my security was like a wall and like a solid feeling of the relationship, it'd be like if like a catapult like flaying something and like broke a hole in the wall.
Okay. So it sounds like let me paraphrase, and again, let me know if I'm on track, but it sounds like Phil being attracted to women and potentially acting on it um, makes you feel unsafe and security of your relationship with Phil.
Yeah, and it just bleeds into so much more. It's not just I don't immediately go to that beat like I don't play that out. I'm like because that might feel disproportional if something happened then I was like, oh my God, he's gonna see women and it's gonna end. Like
Okay.
that might happen, but it's more just like a body feeling, like a
Yeah, so tell me more about that feeling. Is that like you've got the breath knocked out of you? You can't breathe?
yeah, it's like I forget to take a breath.
Uh, um, yeah, so relating it back to what you were saying as far as security, it sounds like currently you're seeing Phil as like your safe base, and other relationships would make you feel less secure, and also that you might forget to like take care of yourself or breathe because it would potentially be so overwhelming.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it'd be like if my like container of security like became much bigger and I could like barely see the wall. Does that make sense? That feels more accurate than the catapult.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, can you say that last piece one more time? I missed that that imagery that you just used.
Oh, like I'm in my fortress, my cozy fortress with walls, and I can see the walls, and then the walls shift to where they're nearly out of sight.
Hmm.
Still within them, but they're nearly, yeah.
Yeah.
I easily forget they're there.
Thanks for sharing that. I'm just thinking of the metaphor you're sharing and building as far as like this fortress that's like, made of brick and mortar and very like rigid and protective, but also um I don't know, it makes me wonder if it also keeps people out in the same way that it keeps people in. Um, Safety, security. These are all themes. I'm just saying them out loud as I'm hearing them. Um, yeah, I guess I'm curious, is this a pattern that you've noticed from past relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship or familial?
Yeah, I can't quite recall family, but friends and past relationships. It's been mentioned a part of the reason our relationship had to end.
Yeah. Um, because I guess what I'm curious about is that that security sounds very protective, like a blanket, but it also sounds like it's hard to shift um, from like that mindset because it sounds like things are either absolutely working or it's a complete loss.
Well, what I like to do is know that it's there, that wall that I have to look for to see, just to know it's there. Like I'm still within them, and like maybe if they get broken through, there's still a lot of space between me and the wall. I'm not like immediately gonna be shot with an arrow. And
Okay.
I'm a big medieval. I like reading historical fiction, so that's where this is coming from.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. I
Ken
guess
Follett,
what's that?
like Ken Follett is one of the authors I like.
Uh,
I guess yeah, I'm kind of feeling myself in the anxiety, so I'm kind of
All right.
rather talk about books.
I mean, that makes sense. I'm gonna have us do a little breathing real quick, and Phil, please feel free to join along. So I'm just gonna have you breathe in through your mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1 second, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathe back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for a second and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more round. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a second and breathe back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Thanks for joining me with that for a second.
Yeah, that was helpful.
Cool. Great. Yeah, I know we're getting into some anxiety as far as like pursuing that path and taking a look at what that looks like and feels like. So thanks for doing that with me. Um, so knowing is what it sounds like is what would be helpful. I'm wondering if in regards to like the medieval architecture, if it was some sort of like statue that you always knew where it was in relation to like space. Because it sounds like you've got like your defensive barriers, but what if there was a thing in the middle that you could always look to in relationship that you can see from like anywhere in your like fortress or castle that would be like a
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I thought of something, a lookout tower
sure.
that I knew would alert me if it saw danger far away at the wall.
Sure. Yeah, and you could have someone out there with like a signal fire or something to light it
Yeah,
up.
like Lord of the Rings. Like if the beacons aren't lit, we're cool. But if they are, Gondor needs our aid.
Absolutely. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I wonder something that would be helpful instead of like building walls higher, having something that you can like a lookout, whether it's like a crow's nest on a ship or a lookout tower for counter calls for aid would be helpful.
Like what would that look like?
In regards to relationship with Phil, because it
Yeah.
sounds like, putting things out in the open for Phil as well is something that makes, um, you know, Phil, it sounds like it makes you feel more comfortable as well as to like the state of relationship. Because,
Wait, to what? To speak out at some of the fears?
yeah, to see it out in the open. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so not to keep these, discussions down in the dungeon where they don't get air and they're just kind of musky and whatnot, but like,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.